In the last 450 days of Israel's genocidal campaign against Palestinians in Gaza, Israel has used 88,000 tons of explosives against Palestinians. Through a communique issued this Sunday, the Gaza Information Office has reported that the Israeli regime has carried out 9,973 massacres in the Gaza Strip since last October 2023. So far, the Zionist entity has killed 45,514 Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and 8,189 others have been wounded. Despite the condemnations of the leading international bodies, the United Nations and its resolutions to put an end to its genocide in Gaza, Israel continues to attack Palestinian civilians. Israeli occupation forces committed 3 new massacres in the Gaza Strip, resulting in the killing of at least 30 Palestinians and the injury of 99 others. The attack also targeted the Al-Wafa and the Ali hospital. According to reports, emergency services are still unable to reach many victims and corpses trapped under the rubble or scattered on the roads of the war-torn enclave, as Israeli occupation forces continue to obstruct the movement of ambulance and civil defense teams. Israel's genocidal onslaught continues unabated despite UN Security Council calls for an immediate ceasefire and International Court of Justice directives urging action to prevent genocide and alleviate the severe humanitarian situation in Gaza. And on Monday, the United Nations Security Council will address recent escalation between Israel and Yemen amid warnings of growing regional instability. The Tel Aviv delegation called for the meeting just 5 days after Israeli air raids on Sana'a International Airport, Red Sea ports, and Yemeni power stations. Following last Thursday's bombings, the UN body confirmed numerous casualties, including at least 3 dead and several wounded UN workers. The attack on the airport took place while World Health Organization Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus was on site. South Korean authorities announced on Monday that they have identified 140 of the 179 victims killed in the plane crash at Muan International Airport on Sunday. According to reports, most of the fatalities have already been moved to a temporary morgue. An official said that once they are ready to move the bodies after autopsies conducted by the investigating agencies, they will contact the families. Victims' belongings are being collected from the runway, and the area will be preserved intact as authorities investigate the exact cause of the crash. This represents one of the worst civil aviation accidents ever to occur on South Korean soil. In this context, rescuers found on Sunday one of the 2 black boxes of the plane. Official sources said the device is damaged, which could delay its analysis to determine the real causes of the tragedy, which occurred on the morning of December 29th when the flight returned from Thailand and landed at Muan International Airport. So far, it is reported that the plane had problems releasing the landing gear, hit a concrete fence, and caught fire after being hit by a bird. The accident is already considered the 2nd deadliest in South Korea and one of the 3 worst landing accidents in the world. In South Korea as well, a joint investigation team on Monday requested an arrest warrant for President Yoon Suk-yeol after he ignored 3 summons for questioning. The petition was filed with the Seoul Western District Court after alleging that Yoon led an uprising and abused his authority by declaring martial law on December 3rd. The South Korean parliament impeached President Yoon on December 14th and removed him from office for the next 6 months, pending his reinstatement or permanent disqualification. The announcement marks the first time a South Korean president has faced the possibility of arrest while in office. The Israeli occupation army has killed over 45,500 Palestinians since it began its genocidal operation against the Gaza Strip in October 2023. Health authorities added that the Israeli aggression has left more than 108,000 people injured, most of them children, women, and the elderly. Emergency services in Gaza warn that they are still unable to reach many victims and corpses trapped under the rubble or scattered along the roads of the coastal enclave. At the same time, Israeli troops continue to block the entry of humanitarian aid and the movement of civil defense teams. And on Monday, Palestinian medical sources reported the death of 1-month-old Ali al-Batran at Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital due to the cold weather. He is the twin brother of the baby Yuma al-Batran, who died on Sunday due to the low temperatures in a tent in Deir al-Bala in central Gaza. The enclave's government media office said that the death toll due to the bitter cold and frost among displaced Palestinians living in tents increased to 7, and a number that is expected to rise further as the authorities added heavy rains are expected to continue in the coming days, as well as frost and waves and winter cold. In this context, Palestinian authorities hold the Israeli occupation forces responsible for the deterioration of the humanitarian situation in the Gaza Strip, as well as the U.S. administration and the countries that support and participate in the genocide, such as the United Kingdom, Germany, and France.